We have a good boy in our
We have the
midst.
opposite of a bad boy right here.
That's right. Well, as a dynamic duo, we love a good dynamic duo.
Thelma and Louise, Romy and Michelle, and now our next guest, Mark and Mattis. So Mark Tappan is a police sergeant. Mattis is his canine companion. The two have a devoted fan base. Okay, listen to this: of more than 5 million followers on social media. That's right. Mattis,
I believe it. They also won an episode of A&E's canine competition show, America's Top Dog, back in 2020, and came in second in the show's grand finale. It's okay. They've had so many adventures together that Mark decided to write 2 books about their time together. The children's book, Canine Mattis, is on the job, is out this week. And then there's a book for adults, A Dog Named Mattis. That one is out in June.
I will read both.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mark and Mattis join us live this morning. Hello and welcome to you both.
Thank you. I can't believe you compare me to Romy and Michelle. I love that.
I'm glad, it's a compliment. I love it.
You can die in peace now.
How long
Yes.
have you and this strapping young fella known each other?
8.5 years.
Oh my goodness.
And how did you meet?
He jumped out of the kennel and I said, that's not the dog for me because he's too big. And he just was too good. I couldn't pass him up.
And here we are, all
Yep,
these
here
years
we
later.
are.
And you said he's going to be 11 in May.
Correct.
He still seems like a puppy to me.
Sure does.
He acts like it.
He
He's
does.
like, if somebody doesn't throw that toy for me to play with.
Right.
Let's talk about some of Mattis's accomplishments.
Sure.
I saw, well, I will let you get to it, because I saw that he has a Purple Heart,
Yeah.
and I need the story behind that.
Okay. So we were pursuing 2 guys and I kind of cut off where they were running to. And this guy jumps over a retaining wall. And I thought the retaining wall was about 10 feet high. And so I go to launch myself. Mattis is running by by my side. And so I go over the railing and I see that the guy's still falling. I catch on, but I see Mattis falling through the air 30 feet down. Etched in my mind, it's still like that. I can picture his body language, the fear in his eyes that I saw for the first time. He goes down, he lands on the guy, doesn't bite, protects so that the guy doesn't move. We catch that guy. Then after that, I go down and check him. He seems to be okay. We chase down another guy, and then he collapsed. He had a lacerated liver from the fall.
Wow.
So,
He was running on pure adrenaline to
Yep.
get through
Daddy,
the...
he wants you to...
I know, he wants to play. He
He's
always
like,
wants
I
to
don't care
play.
that you're spreading
Yep.
spreading the good word about me. I want to play with this
Yep.
toy.
That's right.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was early on in his career, too, and he had a long, decorated career after that, too. So he was a great dog.
So you obviously have that bonding experience. How many dogs have you trained in your time in law enforcement?
Dozens, probably 20, 30.
Really?
Yeah.
That many?
Yeah.
So what makes him so special and so different?
It's the bond that we have. He's very stable. He's social. He interacts with people.
Yeah.
He's calm. He's not wired where he's out of control.
Right.
Right. He can focus.
No, his temperament
So,
is perfect.
he's
He's
a
such a
sweet
beautiful
boy.
guy.
Is he okay to give him a bath? Is he like a...
So I was telling somebody this morning, he hasn't had a bath in like 3 years. He's like a Baywatch dog. You can roll around in mud, shake off, and he looks beautiful.
His coat is so shiny and
I know,
soft. I was
right?
just
and you don't smell like
You were
dirty
just
dog.
you woke up like this,
you.
literally.
That's
He's such a
what
good
he
boy.
does.
Let's talk about the new children's book. It's called Canine Mattis on the Job. What is it about?
Well, it's about the #1 question I always got when I do demonstrations with Mattis. It's like, what does a typical day look like for a police dog?
Yeah.
And so that's what it's about. I actually started writing an adult book, but I was trying to explain it to my daughter. And that's how it kind of came about, was I was trying to put it in her words that she could understand, and I could see that she was moved emotionally. So I was like, man, maybe this is a thing.
Wow, you know, in New York City, I will often see police dogs or dogs that are working. What is the reasoning behind not interacting with them when they're working?
A lot of times they're on task, and you don't want to interrupt that. And they might not be as social as Mattis is, for instance. Right. Mattis Mulligan. So I just made him where I could take him absolutely anywhere. And because of that, he was a lot more effective at his job. So a lot of times police departments might be scared.
Sure.
The interaction with the public because of liability.
Right.
And I saw it as, well, let's make sure that he's trained for those situations.
Got it. Got it.
Speaking of training for him, what were best practices for you to get him? How was he motivated to learn everything
Yeah.
you've taught him?
Yeah, so it was finding, he's got super high drives. Like, he loves to work. So rather than like conflict where you're correcting him all the time, what you find is find ways to reward him for what he's doing as opposed to correcting bad actions. So that's what we really focused on, is getting a good deep bond.
Yeah. Where did the name Mattis come from?
General James Mad Dog Mattis. Yeah, I'm a former Marine, and I thought he fit the personality.
He's so regal and
Yeah.
deserves
Thank you.
everything. You also have the other book, A Dog Named Mattis. What do we get into in this one?
So that one's about the life lessons that I've learned from him,
my
right?
God.
So it's all these things that, and I think the world's like that, right? You get taught just by watching and observing humility, leadership, things like that. So I learned a lot from this dog, and I wanted to share it in a book.
How emotional did you get while writing this book?
A lot. Very emotional. There is times where, like, I was in tears right now. I'm in the middle of Starbucks, right? Sitting there with my headphones on, writing and crying as I'm thinking about this dog.
Full disclosure, I was crying in our morning meeting reading about his
It's
story
true
too.
story she was. Can we see your shoes? Because
Oh.
in homage to all things Mattis,
Yes.
look at the shoe game, sir.
Those are incredible.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
Mattis, you're such a good boy.
Very
Do you
good
even know
boy.
how good you are?
He does.
He's
a
like,
good
I just
puppy.
want to play with my toy.
Thank you both
His
so much.
toy is of him.
Thanks for having me.